In the shadowed valleys of Eldritha, where jagged mountains pierced the storm-lashed skies, a warrior named Thalira rose from the ashes of forgotten clans. Born under the crimson glow of a blood moon, she was no fragile bloom, but a tempest forged in the fires of endless skirmishes. Her people, the fierce Namari, wandered the barren wilds, clashing with rival hordes for scraps of fertile land. Thalira's hands bore the scars of 100 blades, her eyes the unyielding fire of one who had slain beasts and foes alike. Yet, in a world where kings were crowned by strength and blood, she dared to claim the throne, not as queen, but as king, a title she wielded like a war axe, defying the ancient scrolls that whispered only men could rule. Thalira's journey began in the dust-choked arena of Karvok, where the Namari gathered to choose their leader. The old king, a hulking brute named Gorvath, had fallen to a poisoned arrow from the sly invaders of Slytherin. His sons, Viacan and Draven, both warriors clad in spiked armor and wielding massive great axes, vied for the crown. But Thalira, their half-sister from a forgotten raid, stepped forward. Her lithe frame, honed by years of guerrilla strikes and bow mastery, belied her ferocity. "The throne is not inherited," she declared, her voice echoing like thunder across the crags. "It is taken by the one who can hold it." The crowd roared, half in mockery, half in awe, as she challenged her brothers to a trial of blades. The duel raged under a relentless downpour. Viacan, with his thunderous swings, charged like a rampaging boar, his axe cleaving the air. Thalira danced aside, her dual short swords flashing like serpent's fangs. She nicked his armor, drawing first blood, but he countered with a blow that shattered her shield. Draven joined the fray, his spear thrusting with viper precision, aiming to end her swiftly. The brothers coordinated, warriors through and through, their grunts and clashes a symphony of war. "Yield, sister," Viacan bellowed. "This is no place for dreams." But Thalira's spirit was unbreakable. She leaped onto a rain-slicked boulder, loosing an arrow from a hidden quiver that pierced Draven's shoulder, forcing him to kneel. With a whirlwind spin, she disarmed Viacan, her blade at his throat. "I am no sister," she growled. "I am your king." The Namari, stunned into silence, bowed as one. Thalira was crowned king of the Namari, the first to shatter the chains of tradition. But crowns are heavy, and enemies swarm like locusts. The Slytherin horde, led by the cunning warlord Zoltar, a scar-faced giant whose mace had crushed empires, saw opportunity in the Namari's upheaval. Zoltar's warriors, armored in gleaming obsidian plates and riding armored direwolves, swept across the borders, burning villages and enslaving the weak. Thalira rallied her kin, transforming nomads into a disciplined legion. She trained them in the arts of shadow warfare, ambushes in misty gorges, feigned retreats that lured foes into kill zones. Her closest allies were warriors of legend Lirith, a hulking berserker with a warhammer that could split boulders, and Sereth, a stealthy archer whose arrows whispered death from the treetops. The decisive battle unfolded at the Crimson Pass, a narrow defile where rivers ran red with the blood of ages. Zoltar's forces, numbering thousands, charged with howls that shook the earth. Thalira positioned her warriors cleverly. Lirith held the front with a wall of shields. Sirith's archers rained fire from hidden ledges. Thalira herself led the flanking strike, her cloak blending with the fog as she and an elite squad circled behind. "For Eldritha," she cried, plunging into the enemy rear. Chaos erupted, swords clanged, wolves snarled, arrows whistled. Zoltar spotted her, his mace swinging in arcs of doom. They clashed atop a fallen direwolf, her agility against his brute force. He landed a glancing blow that cracked her ribs, but she rolled under his guard, her blade finding his throat. As Zoltar fell, his horde broke, fleeing into the valleys. With victory, Thalira didn't just conquer, she transformed. She forged alliances with shattered tribes, building the first united realm of Eldrathir, a kingdom where strength, not birth, defined worth. Warriors from all lands flocked to her banner, and her era became legend. The Age of the Blade King. Temples etched her tale in stone. Songs echoed her name in feasts. Thalira ruled wisely. Her scars a map of history made, proving that a crown is not worn, it is wielded. And in the winds of Eldrathir, her legacy whispers still. Dare to claim your throne, and the world will bow.